What have I done now? Well, my latest innovation that I've been doing for a little while, and I've got a habit of putting things on the shelf and then revisiting them months later because I'm busy with other stuff. I'm landscaping or running an IT company. Anyway, this is my latest one I'd like to introduce you. This one's called EverFill, and it addresses a thing with toilets where it's quite easy to go in and go to your local retailer and buy plastic toilet rim products that we use and put in the bin. So this has got a kind of environmental angle to it. So I'm going to introduce you to this little product I've put together, 3D printed at PLA Plus. I can do 5-6 different colours. I've got an Etsy, eBay store up and running. So if you visit the website everfill.co.uk, you'll see all the blurb, set the stores up. 10% goes to cancer research, which is important for me. And there's a little introduction here. This is me EverFill. Nice little simple product. Basically the idea was water goes through that channel, and the water is obviously through the cistern, so this goes under the cistern lip. This is standing out. I'll show you on the actual toilet itself. You can see the holes there are punched through. You've got little bleed holes there. They're just small enough that the cheapest or the budget friendly bleach that we can get will work on this. So what you do is, this is something you'll keep in your toilet forever kind of thing. So you're not putting it in the bin. And these ports here, if I can, you see that there's ports there. So you fill here and you fill there easily using, I've got no association with this brand, but that's from Aldi's, I think. Power Force. So you fill your Power Force, you fill those up, and then on every flush, it just bleeds down your bleach down the cistern, as any of the blocks do that are basically stuck in those containers. So I'm not going to show you any other person's products that we put in the bin because I don't want any legal stuff. Yes, people put them in bags and get them recycled. Whether they get recycled or whether they go into landfill, this product is not going to go into landfill. So basically call it EverFill, not the tip. And some other little slogans I came up with. So yeah, nice simple product. And yeah, 3D printed, but if you wanted to make this, it'd have to be probably in 3 parts because of the chamber. And there's my dog kicking off in the background. So I hope you like this, just a little thing. So I'm selling these 3D prints. Got a load of 3D printers upstairs in the studio. And it'll be 2 parts, so this pops off here. So you can adjust the height. And then there's a specific bend I've got. See that bend I've got there, and that just makes sure that when it's connected on cistern, it's angled right. So I'll add a video of me adding to the product, and I'll add to onto this video when the product's flushed what it does, and it lasts quite a while. It's taken me ages to get those holes right. And the thicker bleach you use, the better it is as well. So I've sent out to all the major companies out there, because I like them to take this on board. Injection moulding for something like this, you're talking between £12,000 and £20,000 to build injection mould for this. And like I said, it'd have to probably be in 2-part or 3-part because there's the chambers and everything in there. It's quite a complicated thing. That's something that 3D print is just awesome at, because basically whatever you can draw the cavities to a degree that if you've got overhangs and stuff and it's too high, it warns you on the software, and you can't then put bridges inside there because you can't take them out. So you've got to design it and consciously understand how 3D printers work and how they layer stuff. And if you understand that, then what you can get away with internally on that is really, the only way you could do it really is to have it split in half and have 2 moulds either side. and then you'd have to probably plastic weld it up. It gets very expensive, and I just think maybe this is a way forward. Is it perceived cheaper, 3D print? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's, you know, 3D printing is not your production type product, but at the end of the day, it does the job, and it won't melt, and it won't degrade with the over time with the bleach and stuff as well, because plastic. So anyway, so I hope you like this little video, and I'll add the video of, like I said, the toilet working and pouring in and how to use it. So hope you like the video. I hope you maybe have a look at the website as well. And yeah, thank you very much for viewing. Again, I appreciate everyone who comes on board, anyone who subscribes to me, and I've got far more coming down the pipeline as well. Cheers. Here's the EverFill in situ. Video of me toilet, can't believe it, but there you go. And it comes in power force. And then basically, try and do this one-handed. That fills up there. I'll just put this in. You see it filling the other side there. And then you just see it bleeding a little bit there. And when you flush, water goes in between that gap there. As it flows through, water then pulling down the bleach. Now what I need to do is get some coloured bleach, because I'm stupid, and then use clear bleach, and you can just barely see it bleeding a little bit, and then that fills then the main product, and then it bleeds, as you can see. So hopefully you get the gist of it anyway. Anyway, thanks again. Can I just add something to this video? I know I said I was going and what have you, but another thing I've noticed as well is my partner said, oh yeah, but you could probably put some new refills in the ones that you buy in the local supermarkets and other retailers. And yeah, you can, but I said to her, you know, I'm sorry, but they've been in the toilet, and you know, things happen in the toilet, and not everything's always that clean, or someone's had an accident, and that's why these other things get binned, where this particular product, you can actually refill it from remote, so you're not actually putting your hands in anything. So genuinely, once it's in, and just keep the top of the surface clean, but then you just keep filling the chambers up, so you're not actually pulling the thing away and putting them in the bin. That's another angle anyway. There you go.